I'll bleed tonight if I am sad tonight. I don't have a job to find. And if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT The Game Season 2, Episode 72. We are at the NXT Mega 12 Juniors Day 5, being held by NXT in front of 11,000 people. Now, I've mentioned it before, it's kind of silly that these Mega 12 Junior shows are drawing more than our weekly TV show, but that's the only way we can get it onto the air, and I wanted to present this awesome tournament for you. So that's what we're going to have to do in order to get it on the air, but that's all right. I'm not too worried about it. I think it's still a good idea. As I always mention, these will be very quick shows, mostly focusing on matches and quick little backstage vignettes and segments to get us through and until the next NXT. But after tonight, we are officially at the halfway point. Tom Phillips, Nigel McGuinness, and Steve Carino welcome us to NXT. Tom Phillips says that tonight on NXT, we're going to have one hell of a show. The camera stands them as we fade to ringside. So tonight, they're better. 68C plus. Maybe I'll let them work without a script more often. But a 68C plus for the announcing team here at NXT. And in the opening match, and about that at Subpar Wrestling and Little Heat, Mark Andrews, for the third time in the tournament, draws with Ani Lorcan in 10 minutes, both earning a point for the draw. Ani Lorcan getting his first point of the tournament, a 41D. The announcing was decent. Andrews and Lorcan with a 40, neither one of which are very over, so it dropped it. But again, in this tournament, we'll have to have a lot of face versus face matches, heel versus heel matches, which will affect our ratings, but that's okay, because we're all about the end game here. 41D here, so let's keep moving. Next, we see the NXT Junior Heavyweight Champion, Roderick Strong, in the back getting ready for his match coming up tonight. He'll take on the man he faced for the first time ever to decide the first ever NXT Junior Heavyweight Championship, the leader of the Crow's Nest, Solomon Crow. So a 79B for Roddy Strong, who's continued to really bump up his overness. Now, a lot of these junior guys are really getting boosts here because we're on pay-per-view and they're getting victories. So a 79B. In the next match, Kyle O'Reilly defeats Donson 5:43 by submission with the ankle lock. Kyle O'Reilly with the victory here tonight. There'll be no skill improvements and a 50D+. We've been struggling getting good ratings on these shows because we're featuring highly underrated workers in terms of overness. All right, but that's all right. A 50D+, that's not too bad. It's just not what I was hoping for between these two technicians. All right, Kyle O'Reilly, though, celebrates after his victory, after a tuck-fought victory against Donst. Next week, he'll be taking on the NXT Junior Heavyweight Champion, Roddy Strong. So an 80B. Speaking of Roddy Strong, he defeats Crow in 11 minutes by pinfall with a double knee gutbuster. The NXT Junior Heavyweight Champion gets back on the winning track with a victory over Solomon Crow. 68 for Strong, 52 for Crow. It's advanced and gained heat. There's no skill improvements, but a 59C it's not too bad. Next, Aleister Black is in the back getting ready because tonight he faces a true living legend, that and Jushin Thunder Liger in the main event. No skill improvement, 74B- though. All right, next up, in a decent match, TJP defeats Bobby Fish in 10:38 by submission with the figure 4 deathlock. So TJP with a victory out of nowhere again. Another very good match. TJP and Bobby Fish have very good chemistry, and it lifted the match. A 59 and a 56 for Fish and TJP. TJ is improving in Rumble and Fish in performance. After defeating Bobby Fish, TJP, who's now on a roll, grabs a microphone. TJP says that in just 2 weeks, he's going to be taking on Roddy Strong for the NXT Junior Heavyweight Championship at NXT TakeOver War Games. TJP goes on to say that he's been on a roll lately, and that spells bad news for you, Roddy Strong, because my ground game is excellent and nobody works harder. So Roddy, says TJP, show your kid the championship. Let your wife take photos of you with that championship, because in 2 weeks, that championship is coming home with me. TJP. So 77B, TJP with a very nice segment here tonight. I'm very thrilled. All right, moving on. In a match that had decent wrestling but didn't have much heat, Cedric Alexander upsets Ty Dillinger in 8:57 with the overtime. Cedric Alexander gets the victory. Announcing was decent, 50 for Ceddy, 49 for Ty. No worker improvements, but a 50D+. Not bad. We next get a hype video featuring that of NXT's NXT Weekly Show. We're going to see Andrade Cien Almas take on Bobby Roode coming up shortly. 77B. That'll be the main event of tomorrow's show. We also get a huge recap of the House NXT and the Elite program as it fades in and focuses into a TV spot for NXT TakeOver War Games. In just 2 weeks, they'll be locked inside of that cage. Matt and Nick work great. We've advanced the segment. Let's see what our main event gets us. Hopefully it's 60-60. All right. And a decent match. Aleister Black defeats Jushin Thunder Liger in 11-21 by pinfall with the end of the line. Aleister Black remains undefeated. He is 5-0 in this tournament as he defeats the living legend, Jushin Thunder Liger. All right. I hope it's a 65-61. There weren't enough attractive women on the show to satisfy your male audience. All right. That was not great. Oopsies. But we're going to tell TJP good job. We're going to tell Aleister Black, good job, I suppose, and Jushin Liger. We'll go ahead and do that. But yeah, this was NXT The Game, Season 2, Episode 71, the Mega 12 Juniors, Day 5. Again, we roll through these extremely quickly because this is more about getting through towards the finals and really getting the bracket sold out. As we move along, we'll get more in depth because more matches will mean more. But as of right now, we're just kind of setting everyone up and laying everyone out. This was NXT The Game, Season 2, Episode 72, the Mega 12 Juniors Day 5 Tournament. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a glorious rest of your day.